Greetings. I'm the Computer King, the supervillain of streaming. And this month I'm trying to write a novel in 30 days. Dun dun dun! Now today I tried to write as much as I could, but I was a bit tired. Fall asleep at the keyboard tired, you know? Once I did that, I was like, okay, maybe I just need to rest a bit more and I'll pick up on writing tomorrow. So I put it down. However, in the time I did write, I wrote 19,968 words, which is almost 1,000 words up from the 18,997 words from the day before. So nearly 1,000 words, and it's pretty good. I'm not feeling shameful about it like the time I only got around 700, but I can't feel shame for it. It's my body, and if it tells me you need to go to sleep for a while, I need to go to sleep for a while. Now, aside from all that, today's writing was pretty good. It was an in-between scene, or basically the end of the scene I had written before, and a little bit of the beginning of the next before I conked out. And I'm barely into that one. Maybe 5 paragraphs, counting counting cuts for dialogue verbalization. My brain starts coming up with fancy words for the thing I'm trying to say. So I'm about to get into a little bit of action, very little. Not like a few days ago when I wrote out a pretty hefty action scene. That was the day I did a lot of words, like nearly 2,000. This is nothing like that one. But there's going to be a lot of information given too. And yeah, I know. Show don't tell. Hard to show things that happen off screen, off of the main storyline, you know? So I wound up saying a little bit, and I'll go back to having people talk about it. I know, that's not exactly showing either. But it's better. It's at least in the storyline and not me telling you things. Writers should never tell people everything, because then you miss out on the action of it. And that's what I heard. There are so many people who do writing assistance, books, vlogs, podcasts, but they almost all agree that if you're writing some sort of fiction novel, or even a non-fiction novel, it's better to show and not tell. So instead of me typing in, he had done something or other in the past, for example. Instead of saying that, just blah, he peed his pants at his high school prom. You have a buddy of his who just happens to be around and say, "Ha, remember that time at the high school prom where you pissed yourself?" And then you have human drama, because nobody wants to hear shit like that. Everybody wants to punch the guy who does shit like that. Fortunately, this character has a built-in way of doing that. He's the character I mentioned that has a way of talking to that part of your mind where when you argue with yourself about something, the other part, you know, the part you argue with, which is still you, but from a different point of view. That's a good way of giving out information. If he's talking to that, talking to himself, or doing an inner monologue, that sort of thing. These streams are getting shorter and shorter, aren't they? No, this one's about as short as the last one. And there's not much I can give you on writing because I'm not a professional writer. I'm just trying. I really stop in here to make sure I try and tell you that I wrote something, so I don't look like an idiot and not write things and totally give up if I miss one day, or if I don't write enough one day. This is where I get all that shit out. Ah, hello, the champ. Sorry, I missed my chat. I was talking about writing. I'm indulging in the National Writing Month, National Novel Writing Month, at NaNoWriMo, NaNoWriMo.org, where people challenge themselves to write an entire 50,000-word novel in the 30 days of November. So I authorized it, the champ. And hello, Marvin Johnson. Hello, the champ. And hello, David McStripe. Dat Wakey of Rated. Too Much Sauce and Jibbies, all from Periscope. You know, Periscope's not the only way you can find me. You can actually find me on YouTube under the name Computer King. YouNow, Ustream, Streamcraft, all under the name Computer King. And you can find me under Twitch under the name The Computer King. Has to have the because some usurper tried to take my title. But he doesn't do anything. I've never seen any. He doesn't stream. He doesn't do anything on Steam, on Twitch. So he's probably a dead account that just stole my name. But really, I'm talking about writing and my trials and tribulations as I try to get words down in on the program, on the screen, so that the story that's in the back of my mind comes out, even if it's not in order at first. I've even skipped out of one section because I really couldn't see where it was going. I might get scrapped by the end. It might get finished. Never know until I'm done. So, this is all I'm really going to talk about today, so I'm pretty much done. It's always a short stream. This is my second stream of the night. My first one is in gaming, where I usually play PUBG or Magic the Gathering Arena. And yesterday I played Call of Cthulhu. So, until the next time I see you folks, remember, have a good night, but stay evil.